I found this treasure here a few years ago at a junk store, and I forgot I had it until I was going through stuff in the house. But the book's called White Trash Cooking by Ernest Matthew Mickler. You know those math problems in school? It says Susie bought so many watermelons. Well, there's Susie. She bought 67 watermelon. She's gonna sell 42, and that ain't none of your business because she'll cold cock you right between the eyes. That's a woman you don't mess with. You do not mess with our watermelons. So anyway, it's called the White Trash Cooking Cookbook, and I bookmarked a few things for you guys. I don't want to waste your time flipping through a bunch of pages, but first thing I bookmarked here was Hoppin' John and Limpin' Susie. Jack and Jill went up the hill. So anyway, what is Limpin' Susie? It's 1 medium onion chopped, 3 cups sliced okra, half cup of bacon or ham, fry down the seasoning, onion and okra, get 1 cup of rice, cooking in another pot. When it's half done, add the okra and finish cooking. It'll cook away to nothing. I don't know. So anyway, there's that. Then I also bookmarked here, Betty Sue's fried okra and Betty Sue's sister-in-law's fried eggplant. Oh, Betty Sue's getting it out there. I tell you what, I never was a fan of fried okra because it looks like snot when you slice it, and I just couldn't do it. Wasn't not a fan of fried okra. Next thing here. You got Aunt Donna's roast possum. Possum should be cleaned as soon as possible after shooting. It should be hung for 48 hours and then ready to be skinned and cooked. Skin a possum. When my grandma would take my shirt off, when we'd be changing my clothes when I was a little kid, she'd be pulled off and she'd be like, skin a possum. But anyway, hanging for 48 hours and then he's ready to be skinned and cooked. The meat will be light colored and tender. Excess fat may be removed, but there is no strong flavor or odor contained in the fat. So you need a possum, an onion chopped, a tablespoon of fat, 1/4 teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce, a cup of breadcrumbs, a hard-boiled egg, and a teaspoon of salt water. So, and then down there you got Mama Leila's hand-me-down oven-baked possum. I think I'd rather have roast possum. Then got fried rabbit right here, boiled squirrel, and fried squirrel. I had rabbit a long time ago. I don't really remember how it tasted. I don't really remember, but I've had it. I know I've had fried squirrel quite a bit, and it is really good. Squirrel is delicious. And it's not a really fat meat either. All squirrels do is eat meat and shit. So, their meat's not bad for you at all, but you'll never see it in a grocery store, though. You'll never see it at all in a grocery store. Then you got some recipes for cooking venison, deer, and stuff. And then one more thing I bookmarked here was cooter pie, the hunter's delight. And then you got mock cooter soup. Ain't nothing like a good slice of hot cooter pie. I think on this recipe, though, cooter is a turtle. Some kind of a turtle that they do. In fact, it says here, first take a live cooter and wait for him to stick his head out from under his shell. When he does, you grab it and whack it off with a hatchet. With the underside so you can get to the meat and remove along with the liver, tripe, and eggs, if he has any. And I said, I think that might be a Cajun-like dish right there. I don't know. And then you go on, you got some pictures. I love that wood burning stove. I'd love to have a wood burning stove in the kitchen. And then there's some old product labels. What stuff looked like back in the day. There's Rotel. We still use that shit today. And more pictures. People setting out on the porch. And there's a boat and a guy petting his doggy there. And then, well, if I can get a hold of the page here. And got that right there in an old house. Now that right there would be my dream house, guys. I'd love to live in a little house like that out in the middle of nowhere. Just love it. I know where I live, the subdivisions are popping up like crazy all over the place. These little places like this are leaving fast. Old church house, schoolhouse, or whatever. Yeah, there's just subdivisions all over the place. I hate it around here anymore, to tell you the truth. It's too much traffic, too many people, and but anyway, then you get in here to eat desserts. I had chocolate cake, Miss Bill's bucket dumplings, little boy cookies, and nothing really. Bonnie Jean Butt's banana pudding, my banana pudding's better. There's Skeeter's corn pudding, and buttermilk pie. I've had buttermilk pie, and it's not bad. My grandmother used to make buttermilk pie. And then get into cornbread. And if you don't know how to make cornbread, then you need to just go on somewhere anyway. But anyway, that's pretty much it. And then they had a white trash cooking too. I forget that next, and there's a poor pig on there. He's going to be, sausage is going to be made out of him. But there it is. There's the white trash cookbook.